your friends, your family, every well wisher that you have has lied to you about confidence, right? Confidence is not something you have before you do a task, but it's something that hits your brain or something you get after you actually take action. Say it with me. Confidence comes after taking action. Confidence comes after taking action. Confidence comes after taking action. Now that we have in place, when was the last time you did something with confidence? Like riding a bike or a car or something like swimming or something that you're really good at. The reason you're confident in doing those things is because you have already done them. And the first time you did them, you were super underconfident. Like the first time you rode that bicycle, you thought you were gonna fall, right? It, I, I bet it took you more than 50 times to just, keep the two legs on the pedals. But now you can do it without even thinking about it. You know why? Confidence. And where did you get that confidence from? Because you have done that 100 times, 1,000 times in order for you to not think about it at all, right? So it's clear that confidence does not precede before you attempt to do something or before the action. Confidence comes after taking action, after going for it. uh, there are many people who like believe in this saying look before you leap, right? I do believe that you should be a little cautious, but maybe you're just trapped in over analysis so much that you just don't take action in general. And it costs you like a decade, not years or months, but not taking action costs you like decades. They say like months pass by as minutes, but decades pass by as seconds, because people who take no action will see nothing going on in their life. No growth happens, no change happens, and the comfort zone just becomes smaller and smaller and smaller until you feel like dying, right? And that's why, if you're looking to feel ready or to be confident in general to do something, well, let me guarantee you that you'll be confident once you attempt it, right? You're looking to start that new project, you're looking to start that new business, you're looking to start a YouTube channel, you're looking to start anything, and you're looking for confidence, for the right push, for the right adrenaline rush to come into your brain. Well, you will get that rush once you start doing the things, and automatically brain will like reinforce you to do those things, because neural plasticity increases once you take action, right? Like scientifically, if you take action, you're bound to take more action, right? So do not um, like look for confidence, just look for opportunities where you can just take action. And I mean, there are many rules like the 2-minute rule. It's just talking about being confident after taking action, right? Confidence always comes after taking action. That's it. There's a little game that I came across a few months ago on Instagram, and you can use this uh, for every social gathering, or when you're trying to post some content on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, or you're trying to speak on a stage. The game is, um, you sleep, and when you wake up, everyone around you is just ghosts who are like dead 100 years ago. And at first glance, the game doesn't really seem that significant, but what if it's true? Like, people don't really care about what happens, and if they really care about what happens, they wouldn't mind you being cringe or, like doing mistakes in general, right? Let's take example of Will Smith. Now, he did an embarrassing thing. He slapped Chris Rock, all the controversy. We all know that. But people moved on, right? The most common thing that happens when someone does something embarrassing is people just look at it, give an extreme reaction, and they just move on. You know why? Because the person that people care about the most is themselves, right? Like they think about themselves all the time. And that's why you see fashion industry or self-care industry super booming. It's always booming, right? You know why? Because people like to take care of themselves. They want to maintain this mask, and they care about how other people are thinking about them, right? So there's actually no one looking. There's no one actually looking. Will Smith is making movies. Yo, what like no one cared. No one actually cared. And the thing is, uh, your friends, your family, like people who really care about you, they they don't really care if you do a mistake or you do a cringe thing, right? And I mean, what more do you want, right? Like, the people who are gonna judge you, they're gonna judge anyone. You are people yourself. You might judge someone on the internet. You might pass some comments that you don't like about someone, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, right? Like you're not gonna take action, or like you're not gonna protest just because some guy is being cringe on the internet. You just laugh it off, you throw it off, unless you're like super extremist or something, and being extremist is wrong anyway, right? And the first step to not care about people's opinion is just look at how much you care about some random person on the internet. Even the YouTubers that you consume every day, right? You consider them inspiration, cool. You like what they wear. You love what they say. It's all good, but it's not like you treat them like a family. You treat them like someone so close to you, right? You treat them like a creator, and that's the same way people will treat you. How much ever cringe you do, right? How much ever cringe you do, people will not think about you more than a minute. More than a minute, it's too much. If you have so much fame that people think about you for more than a minute, you probably super rich. I mean, we all want to be rich anyway, so it's good and all. And if you think like, well, my friends and family might know my cringe side, which I did not show them for many years, well, that's a mistake. If you were not being yourself near people who actually care about you, or all the friends or family that you have, well, I'm sorry, but you lived a double life, right? You should be yourself. You should be yourself because you have one life. And if you're trying to maintain this aura of being nonchalant and this all, there will come a time when you just snap, and everyone around you will look at you like another person, and they'll just talk like, what happened to him? Why did it happen to him? But they don't know, like, all this time you were like some other person. You're trying to be some other person, which is like super dangerous. You see in all the movies that the silent guy just snaps and becomes a super villain. We're like, that's not something that we want. Be yourself, and you'll be surprised like how many people actually don't care about you being cringe or like doing like being clumsy and those all, and they will sit with you, they will talk with you, right? You'll be surprised, like, wait a minute, these many people have uh, like this much relatability with me. Uh, I'm also worthy of attention. Like that's how much uh, people are not so unique. Like we are all unique combination of the same traits. You might be someone who likes candy and noodles. I might be someone who likes, candy and a milkshake, something like that. But we'll have the same traits in general. We'll all think about the same food items. So we are just a unique combination of the same traits. So you're not so indifferent, right? People will like you, no matter what, unless you're thinking about erasing human race. Uh, I mean, that's extremist, for example. But in general, People will like your opinion. People will stand with you. And oftentimes, strangers give you support. That's just the universe way of rewarding you for being what you are. So be yourself. People don't care. People just do not care. You do not care about someone online. That's the same thing that happens when you do something online or offline or anywhere in general. If you like to dance, dance. If you want to make a move, make a move. Let it be clumsy. Let it be ugly. Let it be cringe. But for God's sake, just start, okay? You know what? Start for me. Not for yourself. Start for me. Because, like, you're not ready for the regret. I'm 24 years old and I regret about many things that I just did not start. It's not about the mistakes that I would have done. It's not about the being ashamed after I did those things. I never did, like, I never started in the first place. And like that zone is over. Like there are many things I cannot start over as a 24-year-old. Sure, I'm considered young, but there are many things I cannot start over. My college is over. I'm not getting my college life back. And that's sad. And this, I mean, what will happen? What will happen? It's not gonna kill you, right? If you do something that you like, and if you're passionate about some things, you start doing those things are not going to kill you. And as long as something is not going to kill you, it will allow you to grow. In fact, once you start doing, like, the first time that you do, the second time it gets easy, the third time much easier, the fourth time super easier. You wouldn't even think about it. You're just going to do it like a habit. And that's why starting is really important. I know it takes a lot of mental courage and energy to start it. And that's why I told you about people not caring at all. People don't care. And the ones who care about you, like your friends and family, they wouldn't care if you're cringe or not, right? I mean, it goes the same with you. If your best friend attempts to start a YouTube channel or, like, starts a new business, you're not gonna judge him because he does some mistakes or does cringe things. You like him anyway. So the people that you care about and people who care about you don't care about anything, whatever cringe you do. So you don't need to care. Just go ahead. Just start. Just get the ball rolling. Break a leg. Help yourself. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna be happy if you just start. Happiness need not be something that you get after you do some successful thing, or not after you get a million subscribers. But if you just start recording videos, if you just go for that training, if you just go for the gym, like the first day in general, you'll just be happy about yourself. Because I think there's something like a happy chemical, dopamine, right? It doesn't come just from achievement. It also comes from just taking action, right? And the truth is, most of us have this feeling of suffering inside. Like we're all depressed. We're not gonna talk about it, but we're just in a position where we're not able to look at ourselves because of many things that we would have done. And that feeling, if that feeling is like some black paper, you can burn it using the fire of action. The more action you take, that feeling of guilt, that feeling of depression literally burns away into ashes. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm taking action. I'm burning that fucking feel of guilt. Fuck off. I'm not guilty anymore. Okay? I'm super good. I'm in a position where I can help myself to do great things and I'm gonna take action. I'm gonna start. And I think it's some show that I heard, like it's a graduation speech where It talks like so. It's a squirrel talking about doing like the hard things, and they become easy over time, right? The first time that you know try to speak on stage, you're gonna piss yourself. You're gonna shit yourself. Like all those things happen. The second time, not so much. You'll just try to be a little. You know what? It's okay to stand on a stage and get attention. The 100th time, you're known for being a really good public speaker. The 100th time, and the more faster, the more uh, you know, like the more you don't care about what will happen if I do this, the faster you'll get to that 100th time of speaking on a stage, or that 100th YouTube video where you blow up, or that 100 person that would actually solve your problem in your network. So just start. Starting is the reward that you give yourself for all the suffering you went through, for not taking action, just sitting on the couch, slacking off, and doing all the things because you're trying to be a perfectionist. Most of this problems comes from perfectionism because you already know you what action you should take and you're not taking it because you're trying to be perfect. But perfection doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. How much ever good you do, there will be some flaw. If there will be a flaw anyway, why don't you just go ahead and take that action and reap the benefit of hitting that dopamine because you took action, you were confident, you did not care about people's opinion, you did what you liked, you started, and there you go. You made it. You don't need to achieve great things. You just need to do what you need to do anyway. And you know what they say, like success is a side effect and not the main goal. Right? Yeah.